So, oh shit. This is big ass bell. Today is March 27th, 2019, and what I wanted to talk about today was memory. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about memories today is because I have a hard drive. This hard drive holds 2 terabytes. A terabyte is 1,000 gigabytes. Not too long ago, my hard drive wasn't working and I couldn't access any of the storage that I had on it. Everything that I've done for the last 2 years is on this. I had to go to Best Buy, and I thought that all the memories were gone for good, but it was just this cord. So I had to go to Best Buy, get a new cord, and now I got all my memories back, got all my footage and all my photos back. So this is something I've been thinking about a lot recently. A lot of the photos we're gonna show our kids might be rooted in the sense of moving images and boomerangs or Snapchat filters and stuff that didn't exist in the past. And it's just interesting to me to see the transition, because when I was a child, I feel like a lot of the photos that gave us memories were like single shot Polaroid stuff that shit. I had to switch spots because the sun was setting. Yeah, but as I was saying, in the future, when we look back at a lot of our memories, we're gonna realize a lot of them were stored in boomerangs, GIFs, and other contemporary forms of taking photos. There's no way you're gonna fully be able to remember something psychologically in your brain and remember and recall everything that's happening. For example, I'm sitting here recording this Tidda Talk, and the air right now smells like grease from the campus center. It smells like greasy food. That's something that I probably will never be able to remember if I don't capture it. You know what I'm saying? I can go back and look at a photo, I can watch a video, but the smell would never be captured. Do you see what I'm getting at? Now that I'm thinking about it, there's a song that goes like, memories make me wish to go back there, and it's like, without those photos or videos, you would never be able to relive and like go back into those moments. Like, there's so much stuff that I wish I caught in high school on video that I just could never relive, and it's just like they're faint memories. I can barely, like, I just remember little things about them. Like, I can't remember them in full. Without photos, without videos, there are definitely going to be details that are missing from our memories. So there are probably a lot of memories that I recall myself wearing sunglasses in, where I probably did not even have sunglasses on that day. But how would I know? I don't have any photos or videos of me from that day. I just have what I remember. And a lot of the times our brain is triggered by little nuances and little subtleties in those days that make us remember them so much. So something like having a bad hair day could make one day be an overwhelmingly gloomy and sad memory when it was mostly just a bad mood off your hair. So you would think to one day and you'd be like, oh my gosh, my hair was so bad that day, completely disregarding all the other factors that may have made it a good day or made it a worse day. A lot of our memories are false. Try to remember something from your childhood and then ask your parents how it happened and see if they have the same response.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Another thing I wanted to talk about with memory is how much memory is accessible to us in 2019, 6th grade, 7th grade. I remember getting a supplies list, and on the supplies list there was things like a flash drive, this little bad boy, this little bad boy, this little bad boy. And I remember those things. They were hard drives that were like 1 gigabyte. And that's like ridiculous to me right now, because everything has so much memory. Like even Google Drive gives you like 10 gigabytes of like free data to store anything, documents, videos, photos, like PowerPoints, like anything. That's kind of crazy to me. But like, even when you think about it in the context of like video games, like I remember plugging in a memory card into like my PS2 to play games, and the memory cards were about like 4 gigabyte memory cards. I know everybody remembers the stage when people had 8 gigabyte iPhones that were always telling you needed more storage, you need more storage, you need more storage. All these things are just so interesting to me because they change so quickly over time. Like you take certain things for granted, because to me video is something that I love to do, but I don't know how much I would have loved to do video if digital cameras and memory cards weren't as accessible to someone like me. If I actually had to use film to create video or photos, how would that translate to me ever even being a filmmaker? Would I even have done it? My goal when I become a father is to hand my children a bunch of these looking things, a bunch of hard drives, and be like, here, this is my college. This is me in college here. You know what I mean? And they'll deadass be able to see Tidda TV from its conception